Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Thanks for cruising over to the DFS 5-pack. We wanted to make just a short, brief video today and just tell you a little bit more about what it is we offer to potential customers, what our customers get. Obviously, it's not always really clear what you get with a membership, so we'll break it down for you for just a couple of minutes.
Yeah, it's kind of an informative video type of time.
With basketball season coming up, we figure there's going to be some people who are going to be interested in finding out what the membership consists of, and we figure this is as good a time as any.
And we just love making videos.
This is true. What do you get by joining the DFS 5-pack? First off, we cover baseball, basketball, and football. Both of us know those three sports pretty well. There is no hockey, there's no golf, there's no MMA. Those are just things that we're not well versed in, and we don't feel like just putting out crappy information just to try to cover more stuff.
At some point in the future, when we grow, those sports and stuff will be involved, but not yet.
Exactly. We work 7 days a week. Obviously, I usually take one weekend day off. You typically take one weekend day off, but this is good for people who like to do baseball or NBA games that are 7 days a week. And then we will typically cover the day slates for baseball on Wednesdays and Thursdays as long as there's more than 2 games. And there is no Sunday MLB or NBA during the NFL season just because we're obviously really busy with football.
Yeah, goes without saying.
So what do you get when you sign up? We do private podcasts that are a lot longer than the public stuff most of you guys have been viewing. And we do those every single day for baseball and for basketball. And then for football, we'll do a couple of them each week. We'll do one breaking down each position. And then at the end of the week, we'll have kind of like a final wrap up where we get into a lot more detail about potential lineups, ways that we're looking at doing things a little bit more exact. So we'll offer those. Everybody gets access to a private Facebook group if they choose to. That's just there to talk to other DFS players, get more opinions. We know this stuff, but we have a lot of customers who really, really know their stuff as well. Place to congregate, community, family, however you want to look at it. Place where we can post updates really, really quickly and things like that.
Yeah, it's a really nice community. Gives people, like you said, an opportunity to talk to other people with that of a like mind and kind of bounce opinions off each other.
And then on a daily basis, about 90 minutes before first pitch or tip-off, we put together a summary. It's going to be cash-in, GPP-oriented, a little bit of each. We'll have some firm plays in there. People like tonight, for example, in baseball. We said we want to play Marquez 100%. He had a great night. Doesn't always work out that way, but it's fun when it does. And then we'll give you some options at other positions. And it's going to depend on the slate. Sometimes there'll be more firm plays. Sometimes it'll be a little less if we like multiple people at each position. But it's really meant for people who are busy, that don't have time to spend 2 hours on research and want it put into a concise format for them where they can read it through in about 10 minutes, set their lineups, move on. That's for all three sports. And then there'll be limited one-on-one coaching. We're not here to answer a million questions, but because we can't do that for hundreds of people every single week, but we will answer the questions sporadically when you have them.
Yeah, especially for new members, to start people off that are new to DFS. Will help kind of guide you through the beginning. And then kind of let you go on your own. But yeah, limited one-on-one coaching, operative word probably limited.
Exactly. Obviously, we can't one-on-one coach, hundreds of people. There just isn't enough time in the day.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So sign-up options. Just click on the website. Lifetime membership. It's a one-time payment. You're good with us forever. It's the best deal that we have. I get it's a big chunk of change for a lot of people. We have an NFL-only sale up there right now. An annual price of $200. So that covers you for a full year. You get all three sports. All of these packages get every single sport with the exception of NFL, which is just NFL. I think we try to make it that one pretty obvious. We've got a lot of monthly customers. That's a recurring payment every single month. It'll cover all three sports. Those are your options. You just choose whatever one's best for you.
Just to clarify what you said so it's not confusing. All the packages offer NFL, but the NFL only offers NFL.
Correct. And that's for people who only play NFL because that's, there are a lot of people who do that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So what makes us different? I think the big thing for us is we're going to be a little bit more personal. You kind of feel like you're going to know us a little bit more. And it's not just, a big website like a Roto Grinders where it's got thousands and thousands and thousands of members all working off the same information. We're going to be a little bit more personal, I think, is a big part of what we do. We're upfront and honest with, what our picks are. We play where we talk about. And I think more than anything, we're going to focus on strategy a lot more than the other websites. A lot of our daily podcasts will really focus on why you're playing certain players and not just this guy's projected for 9.2.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we're different in not only the info we give, because it's very intense and very detailed, but in how we give it. Because like you said, we're not just here to give the picks. We're here to, to kind of teach you why we're giving the picks.
Right. And it's kind of a combination of where, like, you look at the bigger sites and there's so much information, but it's not just sending you a lineup and telling you to play it. It's somewhere kind of that middle point where it's a little bit of each. That way we have some variance in our lineups and not everybody has the same one. There's nothing worse than having that night where you finally nut it and having to split a GPP with 32 people. That's not fun for anybody. So it's not lineup sharing, but it's giving you some more precise plays. And like I said, it's really designed for people. If you get off of work and you're a busy person, like I know a lot of you are, and you only have about 15 minutes to research, this is going to be perfect for you. And then also on days where you have more time, maybe you really look at the core plays and listen to the show and, kind of work on your strategy a little bit. It's a lot more about teaching you strategy and why to pick guys and not just play this guy.
Definitely.
And I like the last point. We're not afraid to get out there and give you other plays than just pushing chalk. Like, it's really easy just tell you to play Mike Trout. Or guess what? Todd Gurley's a really good play. Those things. Those are things that you can come up with on your own. And especially Matt, he's going to make some picks that are going to be out there. Some days it'll make you look dumb, but there's other days when it hits in a real good way. And those are the plays that you're not going to find at the other websites, because we want to get out there and we want to give you plays that aren't just the most obvious ones.
Yeah, my wife tells me I'm dumb multiple times every day, so I have no problem feeling that way in DFS.
Yep, that's what wives are there for.
True.
All right, so a big thing here, guys, is we want to teach you to fish. Instead of just giving you something that you can eat for the day, we want to teach you to be self-sufficient. That's the number one goal here. And that's where a lot of our customers have a tendency to think that's the best part about it, is they come into this group, they've been getting their butt kicked at DFS, they're learning to get better on their own. They don't want to just be hand-fed lineups every day. They want to make some of their own picks. I love when I watch our customers go off. They're like, yep, you gave me these 4 guys, but I went out and found this one on my own, and this would help me get to the mountaintop.
Yeah, so it's a great feeling, honestly.
Yep. Learn things like when to go contrarian, how much do you need to go contrarian, what kind of contest do you want to play, and things like that.
Yeah, all that stuff we get into. And it's really, like you said, a great service if you're new to DFS, if you're kind of in the middle, if you're experienced. Really, it fits all types of players, because even if you are a kind of a savant and have been doing it for a while, it never hurts to kind of get more info and to kind of see it from a different angle.
Okay, so most importantly, we can talk about ourselves all the time, but what do the customers say? And this is Mr. Kenneth Jones. This is from just a couple of days ago, actually. Won $50,000. As you can see, he's been with us for a couple of years, and it all accumulated in a big $50,000 win the other day. So congratulations to Kenneth.
Yeah, big time congrats to Kenneth.
This is Brad. He's talking about how he hasn't played DFS much lately, but, came in to the baseball. This was earlier this season. Boom, wins the quarter arcade. Nothing wrong with turning 25 cents into $250.
Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
All right. Chuck is the guy that, Matt, I know you talk to all the time. As you can see, Matt's down there in 5th place in this GPP, but Big Chuck is up there in 1st place, taking down 10 grand. So, this is what we talk about with a little one-on-one coaching. We can't talk to everybody, but you and Chuck have kind of formed a little bit of a friendship, and he turned his $317 into almost $14K.
Yeah. We've developed a friendship, which happens, with some people, and big time congrats to my man. He really crushed that tournament. Beat some nice people. So there's some good people in that top 5, and I'm included in there. So big time win for him right there. He needs to get the 5-pack logo in there, though.
Yeah, Chuck, what's up with that, Chuck?
Right.
Kristen Logan has been a member for a long time, and you can kind of read it through on your own. But after playing DFS for 3 years, kind of felt like he was about ready to give up. But coming into the group, buying the lifetime membership, he's become one of our Facebook admins. He's knowledgeable in pretty much every sport you can possibly imagine. But for him, finding the community of guys to talk to was a big deal, and just other people to be able to share the stories with. Because a lot of you guys who play DFS, you probably don't have people in your personal life who really understand the trials and tribulations of it. Most
definitely. I mean, just coming from a personal side, I was a member before, we became partners, and I loved what I saw. Kind of a different feel than anything else I had seen. So, I can back it up. I mean, I was like I said, I was a member before I became partner. So it was something like the videos that we post, I always really look forward to those. So I knew it firsthand.
This is another one from Zach, talking about just the dedication that we put into this, you know, saying that we appreciate all the work that you guys do, because it is very, very time consuming.
Most definitely.
And this is one of my favorites because he flat out just throws the cash money down there. He said, Ryan, you can share this pick with your new customers if they want to ask. I made $2,640 in profit, and I was brand new to DFS, and this was just through one football season.
Honestly, you love this picture. I just wish he had a better blanket underneath it, but hey, who's going to go with cash?
Yeah, I like the money. We all have some old quilts in our around our house. So, again, guys, thanks for stopping by. We just wanted to cover that really quickly. I know occasionally you get questions, and the website isn't 100% clear about everything that we offer, so we thought it'd be a good opportunity just to come on here and kind of share. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys soon.
Thanks, guys.